I caught several wild fish, both big and small, using a fishing trap. Using tilapia, bread, and some other baits, I managed to attract several creatures that live in the depths of the lake, like this alligator that swims around looking for food. The weirdest thing was finding a lake full of their babies, but that wasn't all. The lake in the middle of a forest had a sewage tunnel running through it, and I found out that the other side of the tunnel led to a hidden lake in the middle of the bushes. There were some things moving under the water. They looked like monster fish, so I had a crazy idea. I'm going to use 2 different traps to try to catch the creatures that live here. One trap to try to catch the baby alligators, and another bigger one to catch anything giant that shows up. This lake really has big fish, and small ones too. But maybe I'm not just hunting fish today, because if everything goes well today, I'll catch my first alligator.
Whoa, look over here on this other side. There seem to be larger fish inside the pipe. They're moving around over there, see? Whoa, it just ran by and stirred up the water over there. There are big fish here. On this side, it's full of small fish, and right on the other side, it's full of big fish. Maybe it's the mother or father of the little ones, I don't know. But I think this place here might be ideal for
setting a trap to try to catch more of these fish. I brought a kit with me this time. There's a net, there are traps here. Look, I brought more than one for fishing, and I even brought 2 buckets for us to put whatever we catch in. And I think I'm going to start by trying to catch something with the net. Let's see if my aim is good, huh? So come here, 3, 2, 1, and whoa, I already caught several. Look how many little fish I've caught already. Let me add some water and put them in here. We've caught several right away, already over 10. What species do you think these are? Comment below and let me know. They're still babies, right? But I believe that if there are monster fish here, these little ones might grow too and get huge, like I can see some of them moving over there. Maybe we can even use these little ones here as bait to catch more. My idea is to put a trap like this on each side of this pipe here. And it's worth reminding everyone who's watching that one of the last times I came to this little pond, there in the back it was full of baby alligators, like newborn, really small. I think they had just been born, and there were more than 10 here. If we're lucky, we might catch a baby alligator in this trap. Do you think it could fit through this little hole? If not, there's another bigger trap here. Look how big it is. We open it here, look, and it simply doubles in size. Look, there's also a hole here so they can get in, and we throw it in the water and wait for the fish to get inside, then we collect it. Man, I'm really excited about this. I don't know about you guys. I've been wanting to use these traps for a long time, and finally the big day has arrived. Well, according to the size of these traps, maybe I'll leave this bigger one here to catch the monster fish that are on this side near the pipe. And this other one, which looks more like a trash can, I'm going to put here where the smaller fish are. But look, this one says it's for catching lobster. Interesting, right? If we manage to catch some little lobsters, but if we catch fish or any other creature, that's good too. So go ahead and leave a lot of likes down below to send some good vibes and make sure everything goes well in this video. And to attract the big fish, I even brought a piece of tilapia here. That's going to be our bait, which we're going to use inside the trap.
Wow, oh my gosh, I fell into the lake and got my whole foot wet.
Let's get this trap ready here because things are tough.
Everything is falling apart.
I don't think there's much of a secret. It's really just a matter of fitting it here. Look, one into the other and closing this thing up. Look, there's a clip on the side so we can fasten it with metal. There, done. I think I got it. It's fastened now, all set. Let's remove this piece of cardboard. And now it's pretty much assembled here. All that's left is to put the bait inside. I'm going to do it like this. Look, grab the tilapia here. I feel like eating this. I'm going to cut up some pieces and drop them in there. That way it'll really attract attention. Just the smell will catch the attention of any creature. Even an alligator, man. Or turtles that love to eat little fish. And I'm going to be smart. Look, I'm going to tie a line right here to this clip, see? I have a fishing line here so we can do what? Pull the trap back, right? When I need to. Otherwise the fish will just take it away. I even have some garlic oil here. Look, this really attracts fish. I'm going to spray it all inside, not even give them food, see? That way it'll attract even more attention. Let's do this, guys. I've always wanted to do this. Look, I'm going to put it right here at the entrance, see? So it stays well hidden. It has to be something, maybe even inside the pipe, see? Inside the tunnel, so there's no risk of a fisherman coming by and ending up taking my trap, right? I'll leave it way in the back. Should we throw it inside the tunnel? I hope there's no alligator in there to bite me, right? Look, I put it inside. Now what am I going to do with the line? I'll leave it here in the corner, right here, see? Tied to some stick here, look, just so we don't lose it and nobody sees it, see? It's hidden, nobody can see it. But there must already be a bunch of fish going in there, man. Oh, I'm so anxious to pull that out. If you don't leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel, you'll lose everything. Let's get the bigger trap ready now because I'm excited. Oh, I'm going to catch a big fish. Maybe I'll even have to widen this hole a bit more so the fish can get in. But what I really wanted, to be honest with you, wasn't even to catch a giant fish. Actually, I wanted to catch a baby monster fish. That way we could raise it, let it grow, and put it in the pond I have at home. So imagine if we catch a baby peacock bass, or, I don't know, a baby catfish. Ooh, even a baby of some other creature. That would be cool, right? We could make a bunch of videos. If a giant fish comes, that's fine. We just want to catch something with this trap. Alright family, this one already has a string and is ready. I like it. Now let's see what happens. Everything's running. When I get close, all the fish scatter. Let's put it here and set it up like the other one. You might spot the other one inside. Did you notice anything? Maybe a hidden alligator or giant fish? Let's set it here and look. I also have to make sure it's hidden so no fisherman ends up taking my trap, right? But so we can still catch the fish. Look, I'll put it right at the entrance of the pipe here. There, like that. And then we can maybe wrap the line here. See? There are some wires here. I'll secure it on the side here so no one can see it. I can't leave it too exposed, you know, guys? Otherwise, someone might come by later and take it. Then I'm screwed. But look, I think I like the way it turned out, okay? Now we just have to wait and see what happens. I have a feeling the other trap is already full of fish. Because look at how many fish are right here at the opening. A lot. That means there must be a bunch inside, right? Inside the pipe. Imagine how many fish are in here. Look, right here in this little hidden spot that we can't reach. I couldn't show you guys, but I've already seen fish here passing by. Like almost 3 handspans long. And my hands are big. Just imagine 3 hands like this. Look. 1, 2, 3. The fish is nearly as big as the screen. Really big, like this. I've seen it swimming here and think it's a catfish, which I'm trying to catch. I even brought a measuring tape. And I dare say, guys, look, the size I was talking about was about this much. Look, I think, man, it was close to 50 centimeters, you know, 50, 60. Look, from here, 50. That's a lot, but I think it was a little bit more than that. I think, look, it went from here like this, look, up to about here, like I said, look. 3 handspans. Up to here, look, up to about 60. I think almost 1 meter. That's a huge fish, okay? But you also need a good rod, a good bait to be able to muscle it out of there. And look, we can also try fishing in the other lake, the really big one in the back. Or, if we can't catch anything with the traps here, we could set them over there. Or even make a trap, like I already told you. But look, this little forest here, it's pretty big, right? This is a passageway, it's where the pipes are. It's right in the middle of the forest. Here, actually, when it rains and floods, guys, this turns into a swamp. The alligators use it to cross from one side to the other since there's a giant lake hidden in those bushes in the back. And over here, behind these bushes behind me, there's another lake too. So we're literally in a little corridor right in the middle, you know, between 2 gigantic lakes. But as if it wasn't enough to have a lake on the right and on the left, we also have a giant lake in front of us. That's how Florida is. We're literally surrounded by lakes. And look at the size of this one in front of us that we can explore too. Look at the movement. Do you see it? I'm already seeing movement here in the water. I already saw some fish darting around. Maybe if we set up a trap and threw it right there in the middle, it would be a great thing to do, you know? I think we could catch something.
Back in the studio then, I needed to do something with these little fish. I even thought about using them as bait so we could try to catch more, because they're really small. And searching here on the internet, I found out that it's a species called Gambusia holbrooki, but it's also known as mosquito fish, or barigudinho. You've probably heard of this fish before. It has a small, slender body, an upward turned mouth, and females are usually larger than males. Look, if you think about it, this would be a great snack for my turtles, right? They would love it. Now,
Do these fish grow? I'm thinking of putting them in my pond.
see if over the
Next few days, weeks,
they end up
growing and getting huge. I'll put them in there then. Because I'm sure that tomorrow when we go check that trap, I'll end up catching more. Tuga, take a look there. Do you feel like eating one? Snack, I brought it. Do you want it or not? If you want it. Now, look, I'm letting it go. Go ahead. Catch them. If you want it, you have to go after it, but they're really tiny, right? You can barely see them. The cool thing is that there will be a lot of movement.
they cross the lake. If they grow,
Even better, come look up front. Mosquito fish. Look, the turtle's about to catch one. Be careful. There are many here. See the colorful and orange ones back there? Turtles. There are some larger species in the lake, but they usually stay hidden, so they're hard to spot. Or maybe the turtles already ate them. Are you two dating? Kissing? What's that? Hold your hunger. I'll bring new food tomorrow. Wow, they're fighting over there, and Tuga can't wait to catch a fish. Look, and the little bit of tilapia that's left, I'm going to give it to them here. Look, and who's down there at the bottom already grabbing the fish? Here. Who wants some here, huh? A small piece. The little fish come, nibble, and take it from the bottom, not my finger. Look, it already wants to bite my finger, son of a gun.
Tuga is eating everything.
If you keep spacing out, look, it'll grab it down there. Some fish bite and run off below.
I'm back here in the studio and anxious to go there and get the traps, but
It literally got dark. So,
we may have to wait until tomorrow morning.
as soon as the sun rises, so we can go there and see if we can catch anything. Anyway, keep...
Hitting that like button a lot because
I'm anxious.
And the next day, I went early to the lake. I started my day fishing. And what if I can't catch anything with the traps, right? At least I can catch some fish.
Ah, now it's the moment of truth. We're getting to the little forest, and I just want to see what we caught in those traps. Well. Wow, there are so many fish there. I was looking forward to this moment. Now we have to speak a little more quietly so we don't scare the fish that are already here and alert. On this side, this pipe has our smaller trap. The other side has the bigger trap. I'm unsure which to try first since I see lots of big fish over there. Wow, there are a lot. It even looks like they're looking at the trap because there's something inside. Look over there. I don't know if you guys can see it. Look at how many, man. Wow, I think there are fish inside here, okay? They're in our big trap. No kidding, there are more than 10 fish here. That I can see. Just look closely. Right around here, look. Can you see the big fish moving over there? Look at how many there are, guys. Look at how many are swimming around. Can you see now that the sun is shining? There are a lot, guys. I think there are fish inside our trap, and look over here on this other side.
There were a lot of fish moving around inside the smaller trap. I have to admit, I was a little afraid of running into the caiman inside the tunnel. Luckily, I tied the trap with a line, so it was much easier to pull it out of the lake. And look at how many fish were already inside. These aren't very big yet, but there was a lot of movement inside the trap with the fish jumping. I'll leave this trap in the corner so the fish can breathe because I really want to check the other one, the one with the monster fish. I'm sure this one is going to catch something. There was a lot of fish activity around here, so I'm going to pull it out now, taking it out of the water. Now it's the moment of truth. Let's see what we managed to catch in there. Look at how much movement there is with the fish jumping around. They don't seem to be very large fish, but it looks like there are more than 10 fish inside. I think we're going to have to change our strategy, you know? Maybe put some bread inside the trap and some other bait to attract the bigger fish, because these little fish we caught here are really small. I'll put them in my jar so we can take them to the studio. Meanwhile, I'll improve these traps. Let's see if we catch a big fish on the third try. This time, I'll throw them into the middle of the lake instead of by the tunnel edge. That might give us a better chance. And meanwhile, I'm taking the fish we managed to catch in this second round over to my lake. You guys can comment down below the names of these species because the fauna in the turtle lake here is growing and new fish are showing up all the time.
Something new for you all. Behave. Check out the little buddies. The fish are friends and bring food. See them coming out? I put the container in and they're coming out gradually. Tuga's trying to bite the glass to reach the big fish. Relax, that's not how it works. Almost got it. The fish can't escape. Swim up, little buddies, and you'll be out. The turtles want to eat everything. Look at all the big fish. It's getting more colorful. I'm going to lift this up. And let's go. Let's pour the fish in here so they can get out. Go on. There you go. Done. Now you just have to swim to the side. Go on. It's easy. This turtle is trying to get it through the glass. Look at that. How is that possible? Look. It's pushing things. Calm down. Whoa, it's going to catch a fish. Tuga went in. Inside the jar to eat. It ate something there. If it's not fish, maybe it's eating leftover bread. Grab the little fish. Look, it's right in front of you. Just bite it. It ran away. Sheesh, Tuga, you're slow, you know? The fish is winning 10-0. Get out of there, you're going to get stuck. Look at that. You got stuck inside the jar. Let me help. Calm down. Get out of there, man. You got yourself stuck in the jar. Look at that, my God. And the fish won't come out of there. Let me try to get them out. Go down there, man. There, they're out. Good. That's it. Everyone's in now. You can really see a lot of movement. The turtles are getting happier, right? More fish means more fun and food for her.
And well, before nightfall, still at dusk, I decided to go back to the forest to see how our traps were doing. And as soon as I got to the little pond, there were already a lot of fish on top of our smaller trap. There were more than 100. And by the bigger trap, I ended up seeing some monster fish swimming nearby. Really big fish. I think we managed to catch something. Well, let's not waste any time.
I'll start removing the traps from the water. I'm excited about this. I think we'll catch a lot of fish. Come on, nerd. I'll begin with this one, which had many fish. Wait, this one is smaller, right? Look.
Look, guys, they're jumping in there.
Oh man. There's sardine. We're good. Let me open it so we can see better. I think it turned out well, guys. Look, just small fish. Bluegill. Here are some tiny ones. Mosquito fish. It's because also this opening here, this entrance, it's much smaller than the other one, right? From the other trap. The other trap over there, look, it's big. So I think it'll be easier over there. Like base, which is slim, it can get in there. At least the young ones, right? Because wait, fish, they're all falling out. Well, we got here 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Man, there must be about 10 little fish in here. These little fish are good. We can use them as bait too, okay? So it worked out, but nothing different from what we've caught so far, right? I want something new. I want something different. Let me leave it here. That way it'll catch more. Look, like this. Good. You want something new, right? You're all eager for this video and want a big fish. Should we go for the biggest one? Look, I brought my giant net. You could catch a fish with it if you're not careful. But it's good because it's really big like this. Look, I think I can pull the trap with it. I can flip it over, right? Otherwise, whatever's inside might escape. Wait, I have to drag it over. Or I can try to scoop it up like this, right? Look, wow, there's a branch here getting in the way. Hold on, at least I closed one of the openings there. The fish won't be able to get out. Good, 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 good. I managed to grab it the right way. Let's see, guys, I'm excited. Oh man, it got stuck over there. Wait, I'll have to take this out. Oops, I need to loosen the line. Wait, I think I can do it from here. It's not coming. Everything is tied up. I tied it really well over there on the tree. But we can already see it here. Look, hey, there's a fish inside already. Wow, did I catch it with the net or did it escape from inside here? Let's go. Wow, this is a bluegill, right? Is it alive? It's alive, right? This one is a bluegill. Hey, it's alive. This one is a bluegill. Pretty big already. Wow, look at the size of this big guy, guys. Wow, let me fill the little container with water so we can put him in. Come here, my boy. Go on. Are you okay? Yeah. He's swimming. I thought he wouldn't have survived. Let's see here, guys. Now is the moment of truth, huh? Let's see, let's see. Whoa, look at the fish in there. Man, and over here? It's all there. Look, in the middle of the food. Hey, look, is it alive? It's alive, it's alive. It's moving. Ooh, base. Wow, look how beautiful. Baby, hold on. Can I put it in here? Is it alive? Is it alive? It's alive, it's alive. Nice, it worked. We caught base and bluegill. Hold on. There are more here. Where? Another base. Wow, look at this, guys. How beautiful. Almost the same size as him. Whoa. There, it's alive. I thought it was going to flip upside down. Come on, this one's a bit weird. Look, it's got some marks there. And this other one in the middle of the food, in the middle of the bread. Look, which one is this? Ouch, it pricked me, son of a gun. Damn. I have to be careful picking it up because it pricked me. I'll grab it by the tail. It's all open here. It's a bluegill! Look, a little one. How nice. Is it alive? It's alive too. Wow, we caught 4 big fish right away. Wow, let me see if there are more. I don't think so, right? If so, they might just be small ones, but I don't see any more movement. Just leftovers. It turned out better than I thought. I guess the only way it could be better is if we caught an alligator, right? But wow, 4 big fish. And I really wanted to catch a base. Especially a baby one, so we could raise it in my pond, but we need to hurry. The fish are starting to flip over. Maybe they've been trapped too long and are giving up. We should get them into my pond now, right? Wow, that's amazing. This fish here is beautiful, guys. Look at this. And it gets really big, man. This fish is so cool. I love it. It's really hard to catch. Wow, our trap fishing turned out really well.
For real?
This definitely deserves a like. I'm excited to get home and put this in the lake. I hope my turtle doesn't eat it, but these fish might eat the others. Wait, let me grab the trap, the other one, and let's put these little ones in here too, right? Let's put everyone together. Look at how many little ones there are. Oh my god. Wait, there are a lot here. Let's see. They're falling on the ground, guys. Woohoo! 1? Wow, 13 in total. There's one here that's almost turning over. Look, oh, this one didn't make it. This one is going to be bait. It's going to be food. But there are at least about 12 nice little fish, right? Wow, let's go home, guys. I can't waste time because I have to take this straight to my pond. Whoa, the fish jumped. Calm down, my boy. Don't jump like that or you won't make it. The way home is long. Stay put. I'll cover this up. Look, just to be sure, but we need to hurry because the fish are already turning. I'm going to leave it a bit open here so they can breathe, even though there are several little holes. Let's go, guys. Straight home.
When I arrived at the studio, I immediately put the fish in my pond since they were nearly out of oxygen. I mixed the natural pond water with my pond's water, so it's ready for the fish now. Check out this beautiful bass. If it grows, it'll be a real monster. Look who's coming to snoop around, buddy. Easy.
Easy, easy, easy. Imagine. My god, easy, man. Go.
Let's release him here in the water. Look how beautiful he is, and look, the turtles are already going after him to eat. And there are also these little fish. Let's put them in there so they can grow. Look how amazing this wildlife is. Turtles, colorful fish, some wild fish, even the little fish swimming together on the surface. Now the pond is really beautiful. And the base usually hide right there under the caves. Look over there, a darker one. They only come out to attack. And now I'm really looking forward to seeing these fish grow.